So this replay is a Night Elf mirror on Melting Valley. I'm the Night Elf here at the top right corner of the map, using my Wisp to build an ancient war next to the Merc camp. So I'm gonna go for the greedy, so to speak, creep camp, while in the meanwhile obviously building more wisps with my tree. And the plan again is to go Warden, which I really like in Night of Mirror. I think Shadow Strike is one of the best spells in this game, together with Bolt, Stormbolt. I really like spells that disable heroes or slow them off and allow you to pick up those heroes and finish them off. These are my favorite spells because they're all about micro and timings, and it's a lot of fun to use them. So as much as area of effect spells are a lot of fun, I think that spells like Shadow Strike and Stormbolt really help you to win games, to get those heroes. And it looks like he wants to pressure with the keeper, so this is annoying me because it forces my attention to be split, because I want to micro my wisps and save them. So let's see if I can keep this Ancient of War up. I should be able to, because I got 2 archers, I got a lot of wisps repairing, so I'm not gonna lose that. But as you can see, because I was busy microing my wisp, I wasn't with my attention here. And in the very moment I was microing my wisps to defend from the keeper, the Ancient of War got the last hit, and so I got the item, but I didn't get the experience. That was very bad, because I should have been more than level 2, now I have to get a level 2 here. However, the good thing is that he's got only a keeper, and he's level 1, so he doesn't have anything basically going on for him. It's not like I'm gonna face a level 3 Demon Hunter soon, which would be scary. I'm against a level 1 keeper, so there's no threat coming from the hero, so I don't need to have this Warden on level 3 right now. But of course this is gonna delay my leveling, and you don't want that, so pretty disappointed with that. That was very unfortunate. Like if it comes like 1 second later, I'm gonna get all the experience. And he keeps harassing, he's just dancing around my base, he's probably menacing Huntresses. But since he's not a real threat, because I'm not teching, I can just reproduce those wisps. And right now I want to start clicking on this hero, because I know he's squishy, he doesn't have a lot of hit points. And so even if level 1 Shadow Strike basically sucks, the HP of the keeper sucks as well, so I know I can get it. And I keep following. Warden is faster, catches up. Boom. And I forced the down portal with another Shadow Strike. And keep in mind I had mana, because I had this very useful item, which is Wind of Mana Stealing. So I stole the experience from the keeper, I stole the mana from the keeper, and I used it on the Warden. Now I'm hiring another Shadow Priest. And now I got 2 Shadow Priests, 1 Troll Berserker. And with this camp, I should be finally level 3. If I didn't get the deny, I would be level 3 for sure. With the deny, I'm not sure, but I think yes, just barely. So yeah, that's my level 3, and now the hero focus starts to become very relevant. Not as relevant as if I was level 5, but still relevant. And I'm thinking that maybe he's going for an expansion since he's playing this lame style. But still I fear some pressure from Anthracis, so I decide to get double Ancient of Protector, which is the counter to Anthracis. I know that the only way he's gonna win this game right now is by massing somehow. If he masses some type of tier 1 or even tier 2 unit, so having protectors is gonna help me a lot. Because there's no way that a keeper is gonna be able to compete with a Warden in the late game. Especially when she gets level 5 and level 6 and the ultimate and the level 3 Shadow Strike, she becomes very scary. I got Pendant of Energy, I got... Wow, look at these drops. Even get Tome of Experience. So the Warden, she's moving towards level 4. However, there's no expansion for me and it catches me here. And I was out of guard, so... the Shadow Strike hits the Huntress by mistake and not the Keeper, and everything is messy here. I have to use the potion to escape, so like I said, he's messing just tier 1 and tier 2 units. I was caught out of guard over there because I wasn't looking, and so I'm gonna lose a lot here just because of that moment of distraction. But still, his Keeper was only level 2 and he represents no threat, because what can he do? Can he kill my buildings? No, because the goal of Warcraft is to kill all of your opponent's buildings, right? You cannot kill my buildings because I got these 2 protectors, I got this Moonwells forming this nice wall off. Now I got an Ogre Mauler, and I still got 1 Shadow Priest for healing, I got Warden with full mana, and next time I'm going to fight, I'm going to be prepared for it. Oh, and I'm starting the expansion, so the only thing I want to make sure is I don't get creepjacked here. Because the one way I lose this game is if I get creepjacked and take undesired fights. I want to take a fight and when I am looking for that, right? So building Domination of Lore, going for Dryads, getting my level 4 here. And the advantage of playing Solo Warden is that you get more experience, of course, for your first hero, because she's your only hero. But at the same time, you don't get to carry many items. So that's the problem. I would like to get the item that's over there, but I already have Pendant, Circlet, Boots, TP, and 2 rings, and I don't really want to send any of those items because I want to have a little bit more armor for my Warden, so she has a little bit more sustain. You already grabbed the Murkramp, so it's nothing to grip here. Expansion is finally finished, but still not running. While the first pair is in production, I believe it's the first pair. We're ready for the push. I decide to go for this Ancient of Wind, which is exposed. I don't really have anything that works well against buildings. Only the ogres. And he's going Beastmaster. You can see that those Ogre Magi do a lot of damage against those Dryads. Beastmaster dropping low thanks to the Shadow Strike and the clicks of the Warden has to trigger the Invoke Potion. Huntress is dropping very low and I'm gonna be able to get 2 of them. But also lose the Shadow Priest before Town Portal. Keep in mind I got the Expo and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one.
Building is complete.
Actually, I have no idea if he has an expansion or not, because I didn't scout it. So, but I'm pretty sure that my hero is stronger. So, the more I keep trading, the better it is for me. Because once I get level 6, he's gonna be in trouble. Once I get level 6, he cannot trade anymore. Because if I have mana, providing that I have mana, of course, providing that there are corpses on the ground, I cannot do anything with the keeper against the ancient. Against the Avatar of Vengeance. You cannot do anything even with other heroes. With the Keeper even more is massing archers. Loses the Beastmaster. I lose 1 bear in return, but he loses another 1 bear. And the Huntress. You can see Shadow Strike is really strong. There's a Fan of Knives here. Just losing everything. I'm losing a lot here too, but nice moves. Saying that Dryad, saying these are the Dryads. This must be very annoying for him because my Dryad is like 4 HP and I was able to micro her away in time. So now what do I have? There's 2 HP Dryads, then I have a bunch of heroes. That I lost track of. Okay, she's here, she's hiding. So I mean, I have a bunch of units, not a bunch of heroes, because obviously I have only the Warden, but now she's level 6, so
our sacred grove is being desecrated.
She's really scary.
Great outdoors.
He buys the Beastmaster at the tavern. However, Beastmaster catches the Shadow Strike and falls, but my position is not the best here, so I have to blink out. That's why I love Warden, because of blink. They run away. However, I'm gonna lose the Berserker to the Entangle.
The great outdoors.
Still have a lot of Dryads, still producing.
Grove is being desecrated.
But the expansion must stay up, otherwise it might be bad for me, because keep in mind I don't know if it's got the expansion or not. However, Avatar of Vengeance is on the field right now and I want to get some corpses to feed the Avatar. First Archer is down. First Dryad down, but he also loses 1 Dryad. I lose only 1, but I get an Huntress in return. His bears are not positioned well in the front line without bear form. And now you can see the Avatar of Vengeance really kicking in and doing the job. And now it's time to start focusing this hero, which I do. And I don't know if he's got boots of speed. He doesn't. Actually, I didn't check in time, but even with boots of speed, it was super slowed. Should have used them earlier if he had them. He's surviving is 0, and we can see it as an iron smash.
Goddess, light my path. The great outdoors.
So at this point is
My path. Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
all about creating a good army and push, and I'm doing it right now. I lose a lot of bears, but it's worth it because I got a lot of stuff as well. Now, Shadow Strike on the Keeper, Masked Riots poisoning him, Keeper falls.
Our champion has fallen.
Warden on her way to level 6, yeah, there's nothing we can do anymore. GG.